Well, today's weather is definitely a shock to the system after a really nice week for the most part. We had those warmer temperatures, some sunshine. Now it's just cold and cloudy outside. Very much a February day. Here's radar and satellite right now. If you're in parts of most of southern Illinois, even western Kentucky, you're seeing some pretty heavy cloud cover, especially along 57 here. SEMO, though, not seeing any of those clouds. And even underneath some of these clouds, especially in our northernmost counties, seeing some flurries come down this morning. Our Mount Vernon camera catching a few of those flurries, but they're extremely light. They're pretty much few and far between. 28 degrees, though, so very chilly start to our day. That wind chill a couple degrees cooler than that, so those temperatures feeling even colder outside right now. A lot of us feeling like we're somewhere in those 20s. Sparta at 20 along with Harrisburg, 21 for Carbondale. Bit warmer to our south. Union City feeling closer to 29, but a wider look, or at least for temperature wise, we're seeing a couple degrees warmer. We're somewhere in those 30s, close to 40 down south, but still pretty chilly for our northern cities. Mount Vernon and Sparta both in those upper 20s, but there's that wider look right now of the country. You can see exactly where that cold front is. Still pretty warm along the east coast there, Charlotte in the 60s, but back behind it, most of the country feeling those cooler temperatures. So the northern portion of our state, Chicago, in those lower 20s, St. Louis closer to the mid 20s. So it's just going to be a pretty cold day, but there's that system we were tracking yesterday, brought us that chance of rain. Now the high pressure is slowly starting to move in. That's why SEMO is seeing more of those sunnier conditions. Wrap around precipitation bringing us that chance of some flurries, or even seeing some lake effect snow over parts of Indiana. But here at home, we're just tracking those clouds. But again, that high pressure should move in and we see some sunshine by the afternoon if you aren't seeing some already. But that also means some pretty windy conditions right now out of the northwest. So decent breeze outside. We're pretty much as warm as we're going to get. So a lot colder than what we've been feeling recently. It's breezy, but at least it's all pretty short-lived. Just in time for the weekend. Warmer conditions do return, and we do see some sunshine as well. For next week, it seems like we're stuck in that weekly pattern of seeing that chance of some rain every midweek, and it rains still for next week as well. So something to keep an eye on. But again, if you have any weekend plans or even plans tonight, really not looking too bad. You're just going to have to grab that extra layer. By this afternoon, some of us at least climbing above 40 degrees like Sykeston, Kennett in those lower 40s. But then overnight tonight, if you're getting out this evening, we're back down into the 20s for some of us by only 9 p.m. Waking up early tomorrow, very similar to today, seeing those upper 20s for some of us, others near freezing. And then by tomorrow afternoon, at least we recover quickly, close to 40 degrees, or at least 50 degrees, I should say, for our highs tomorrow. But as far as today goes, it's pretty chilly. We're getting in those upper 30s, lower 40s. At least we should see a little bit of sunshine by the evening, which is some good news. Sunshine kind of sort of sticking with us. We have partly cloudy skies for Saturday, mostly cloudy on Sunday, but it will be warmer back up into the 40s and then 50s, even the 60s by next week. But that does again come with that chance of rain. So great to have the storm track 3 up. We're tracking fairly calm next couple of days, but then the scattered and widespread chance does return just in time for next week. Again, could maybe see some storms with that Wednesday system. Still a couple of days out, something to keep an eye on, and all the more reason to enjoy the dry weather at least for the next couple of days. Cold today, temperatures only getting up into those upper 30s. Some of us lucky enough to hit 40 degrees. Then we're back to unseasonably warm with 49 on Saturday, 50s Sunday and Monday, then 60s again for next week.
Hey, as long as we're getting a little break, you know, from the rain this weekend, it's starting to warm up a little bit. I mean, I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, we really need a chance to just dry out for that next chance comes back.
Oh, definitely. Thanks so much, Katie.